Lesson 5, folks. This is where it all comes together. This is where the magic happens. Dishes. We're going to solve some real-life problems. So this dish here uses a parabolic reflector to concentrate light onto this little spot right here, which they call a high-frequency engine, at the focus of the reflector. So this is like a 3D version of a parabola, and it focuses all the sunlight onto this one spot. And it heats up this helium to 650 degrees Celsius and powers some wacky engine to make electricity. What we're going to do is we're going to write an equation that represents the cross-section of this dish, which is a parabola. And we're going to make the vertex 0, 0. And then we're going to use that to find out how deep this here dish is. Deep dish. So from the vertex up to the focus is our P. So P equals 4.5. This opens up and down, so it's y equals, we're at the origin, so this is just going to be 1 over 4p x squared, where p is 4.5. 1 over 4 times 4.5 times x squared. 4 times 4.5 is 18. So we get y equals 1/18 x squared. That answers the first part of the question. Now we need to find out what is the depth of the dish. So let's see, we know this thing is 8.5 meters wide. So if we just go from the middle out to one side, that would be 4.25 meters, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to think about what is this point right here. This point is to the right 4.25 meters and up the depth of the dish. So I just need to figure out, let's see, when x is 4.25, the y value is the depth of the dish. So I just need to plug 4.25 in for x. So y equals 1/18 times 4.25 squared. And 4.25 squared is 18 point something something. And then we need to divide by 18. And that is very nearly 1 meter, 1.003 meters. So that means that the dish is approximately 1 meter deep. All right, so here's our next one. A parabolic microwave antenna is 16 feet in diameter. Write an equation that represents the cross-section of the antenna with the vertex at the origin, and the focus is 10 feet to the right of the vertex. And then find the depth of the antenna. Well, I always have to see things. So our vertex is at the origin, and the focus is 10 feet to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, I went too far. I'm going to count each of these as 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is 10, 0. And I know my parabola is going to go something like this. Pew! To the right. Pew! But I don't know exactly where. But I don't care because I know what P is. P is, I'm going to the right, so P is 10. So my equation is going to be, so this is opening to the side, so x equals 1 over 4p, p is 10, y squared. So x equals 1/40 y squared. And The focus is here, and it tells me that the diameter is 16 feet. So that means that it's like up 8 and down 8. So if there's a point right here, it's going to be something, comma 8. And then this something right here is the depth of the dish. Because the dish will actually stop wherever that is. And this x value is the depth. So we just need to plug an 8 in for y. So x equals 1/40th of 8 squared, which is 8 squared is 64 over 40. So x equals 64 divided by 40, 1.6. 1.6, and these are feet. So my picture was actually pretty jacked up, but it got the job done. It helped me visualize the problem. The parabola should look more like this, and the dish would look something like that. Well, that was awesome. You're awesome. Let's keep it that way.